This is a big deal. You have to understand, I'm sure some of you have heard where women value security, men value respect. All right? To be with a woman who he doesn't feel like he's respected by, it's not a desirable thing. It's not something that he's going to want to deal with for the rest of his life. Now, some men, many men have fallen into those type of relationships, and those men are miserable right now. And those men are retaliating in very unhealthy ways. It's causing all kinds of destruction. And yes, don't get me wrong. I do believe that for the men listening to this, you have to give her something to respect. You cannot simply think that she should just respect you despite doing things to the contrary, doing things that make her question you, make her not be able to give you that respect willingly. But on the flip side, as a woman, you do have to be willing to give it as well. If you're holding on to past trauma, if you're holding on to bad experiences from your past, and so your level of respect is limited because you feel like giving that makes you too vulnerable, that's a problem that's on you, not him. But one way or another, this dynamic does not work without respect. And what the man wants, what a good man wants, what good men all over the world desire is a woman who respects them, loves and respects them. And let's be real, if you don't respect them, you can't love them. So he knows without your respect, he's not going to get what he's looking for out of you. Now, some men, again, they've made the mistake and gone down the wrong path with that. But make no mistake that is a very important thing. And that is something that the men are looking for or want in a woman. So respect has to be there. And if for some reason you don't feel like he deserves your respect, then I will also ask you, why are you with him? Why are we dealing with people we don't respect? That makes no sense whatsoever. There's no point in trying to continue a relationship if we're not going to find ways to embrace respecting each other. So that needs to happen one way or another. Resolve the issues or this can't work at all. Number 6 is loyalty and support. Now, I put those two things together even though you could separate them. But one way or another, men, especially good men, they are valuing, and really men, period, they're valuing loyalty and support. Now, please do not confuse support with carrying this man on your back, with building him up to become a man, someone who does not have the right foundation in his life, who does not have the work ethic or the desire to make things happen. I do not want you to get caught up in projects, okay? Because that is not that is an unhealthy dynamic. That's not going to be good for the long-term relationship. But yes, support, encouraging, believing in him. All right, understanding that he has to make time for his dreams. So working with him and creating a balance that allows him to pour into the relationship and into his purpose. Because purpose is what it's really about. Like, it's not even just about career and dreams. It's about purpose. So if you're a man listening to this, you've got to lock into your purpose. And if you're a woman, you've got to make sure that you can support that purpose. If that purpose does not work for you, if it's out of alignment with what you see in your life, then don't try to force the issue in this relationship, because then you will not be able to provide him with the support that he needs. All right. So there has to be an understanding, or we have to be on the same page when it comes to that. But also loyalty is so huge. Listen, men don't want, and this may sound bad, but I'm just going to keep it real. Men don't want the woman who's for everybody. All right. Now, some of you may say, well, I've seen plenty of women who y'all think is for everybody, and she has a man. Listen, because yes, it's not the end all be all. And some men may not care, but I'm going to tell you that a lot of men, that is an important thing to them. They don't want the woman who's for everybody, and they want the woman who they feel like has their back, is going to stick with them. Because it's one thing for a man to expect you to carry him him on your back and get him somewhere, versus don't abandon me when I'm having a rough moment. Don't look down on me when I'm struggling. Don't disrespect me when I'm in a moment of weakness. All right? You've got to show that, yes, I'm going to still pour that love and respect and support into you, even in a bad moment. But again, for that man, you have to show her that those are just moments. That's not going to be your continuous character. That you're not just going to be dwelling in the bottom, expecting her to always drag you out of it. No, you got to show that, yes, I'm going to be the man who does what I'm supposed to do, but we all have moments. And as a woman, I'm going to be there for you and show you that I still can pour into you what you need, even in those moments. So loyalty and support is a huge deal and something that men, especially good men, want in a woman. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.
Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,